Good afternoon. So, Unit 2, Robot Drive System. So, in this chapter, we will cover the points like pneumatic drives, hydraulic drives, mechanical drives, electrical drives, DC servo motor, stepper motor, AC servo motor, BLDC, silent features, applications and comparison of all these drivers, micro actuators, selection of the drives, power transmission system for robot, motion conversion, determination of HP of motor, types of gearbox, cycloidal gearbox, gear ratio, variable speed arrangements. So the key components are power conversion unit. So power conversion units are sensors and drive systems. Then there is a controller which is at the center which control all the actions. So it is connected to the user interface, manipulator linkage and base. So first is drive technology. So what is drive technology? The drive technologies are the part of any robot system. They produce a spatial displacement and control axis motion of the robot. So based on the power used to drive the joints of the robot, the three drive technologies are there: electrical, hydraulic and pneumatic drive technology. The actions of individual joints must be controlled in order for the manipulator to perform a desired move its body, arm, motion and wrist. So this is provided by the drive system which is used to power the robot, and the joints are moved by the actuators powered by a particular form of drive system. So common drive systems used in robotics are electric drive, hydraulic drive and pneumatic drive. So a robot will require a drive system for moving their arm, their wrist and body, and the joints are moved by the actuators powered by a particular form of drive system. So drive system can be used to determine the capacity of robot. So also the drive system determine the speed of the arm movement, the strength of the robot, the dynamic performance and to some extent the kinds of application. So robot will require a drive system for moving their arm, wrist and body. The main motive power of robot is in the drives. So various transmitting elements are employed to drive the mechanical links to desired position and orientation in the envelope of robot manipulator. So first is hydraulic drive system. So hydraulic drive system is a quasi-hydraulic or A transmission quasi-hydraulic drive or a transmission system which uses pressurized hydraulic fluid to robot. The hydraulic drive systems are completely made for a large sized robots. It can deliver a high power or speed than the electric drive system. And these drive system can be used for both linear and rotational joints. The rotary motions are provided by the rotary vane actuator, while the linear motions are produced by hydraulic pistons. So the leakage of hydraulic oil is considered as the major disadvantage of this drive. So example of the hydraulic drive system is Unimed 2000 series robot. Hydraulic drive system consists of three parts, that is generator, valve filter piping and the actuator. Now generator, for example, hydraulic pump, it is driven by an electric motor. Valve, filter and piping to guide and control the system, and the actuator, that is hydraulic motor or the hydraulic cylinder to drive a machinery. So here is an example of the hydraulic drive system. The next is pneumatic drive system. So pneumatic system use air as the medium which is abundantly available and can be exhausted into the atmosphere after the completion of assigned task. The pneumatic drive system are especially used for the small type robot which have less than 5 degree of freedom. The pneumatic drive system are especially used for the small type robots which have less than 5 degrees of freedom, and it has the ability to offer the fine accuracy and speed. And this drive system can produce a rotary movements by actuating the rotary actuators. So the traditional movements of sliding joints can also be provided by operating the piston, and the price of this system is less when it is compared to the hydraulic drive. The drawback of this system is that it will not be a perfect selection for faster operation. So here is the pneumatic drive system diagram is given. Now the components of pneumatic drive system, it consists of air filter, compressor, cooler, dryer, control valves, air actuator, electric motor, receiver tank. So air filters, these are used to filter out the contaminants from the air. What is the use of compressor? The compressed air is generated by using air compressors, and air compressor are either diesel or electrically operated. So based on the requirement of compressed air, suitable capacity compressors may be used. Then air cooler, during compression operation, air temperature increases. So cooler are used to reduce the temperature of the compressed air. Dryer for as the water vapor or the moisture in the air is separated from the air by using a dryer. Then control valve. So control valves are used to regulate, control and monitor for control of direction, flow, pressure. Air actuator, the air cylinders and motors are used to obtain the required movements of mechanical element of pneumatic system. Then electrical motor, it transfers the electric energy into mechanical energy and used to drive the compressor. Then receiver tank, the compressed air coming from the compressor is stored in the air receiver. Then these are the examples of pneumatic system. then next is, these are the examples. Next is electrical drive system. So the electric drive system are capable of moving the robot with high power or speed. The actuation of this type of robot can be done by either DC servo or a DC stepping motor. So the electric drive system are capable of moving a robot with high power or speed, and the actuation of this type of robot can be done by either DC servo motor or DC stepping motor, and it can be well suited for rotational joint as well as linear joint. So the electric drive system will be a perfect for a small robot and precise application. So most importantly, it has got a greater accuracy and repeatability, and the one disadvantage of this system is that it is slightly costly. But an example of this type of the drive system is Maker 110 robot. So here is the diagram for electric drive system. So this is an example of electric drive system. Here is one more example. Then comparison of the drives. So before going to the comparison, we will see. So before going to the comparison, we will see the mechanical drive system. So the drive system determines the speed of the arm movement, the strength of the robot, dynamic performance, and to some extent the kinds of application. And robot will require a drive system for moving their arm, wrist, and body. And a drive system is usually used to determine the capacity of robot. So for actuating the robot joint, the most importantly used two types of the drive systems are electric and hydraulic. So here is a comparison of the drives, that is pneumatic, hydraulic, and electric. The scope for the pneumatic is passive elements, auxiliary devices. For hydraulic, manipulator with very high load capacity and very large working space. For electric, it is standard for industrial robot. Benefits for the pneumatic: cheap and low weight. For hydraulic, it is high dynamic, high power weight ratio. For electric, high dynamic, very generally favorable opportunity, high performance relationship, and high speed ratio. The disadvantage for the pneumatic is compressibility of the air. For hydraulic, it is necessary direction, pump, hoses, servo valves, maintenance, low efficiency worming. And for electric, it is necessary gear, transmission, and work. So these are the disadvantages. Then what is actuator? So common robotic actuators utilize a combination of a different electromechanical devices such as synchronous motor, stepper motor, AC servo motor, brushless DC motor, brush DC servo motor. So we will see this part in the next lecture. Thank you.